Hi everybody, this is a video explaining how we run our help desk here, relating to why we do it and the efficiency practice we get out of it. It's important to realize that what we're showing you today is a snapshot of this and is not necessarily going to be the full thing. Really important, first thing I point out that we use a Salesforce product called Desk. It is an online help desk with no infrastructure required at the college, and all you need is a couple of settings flicked on for an email address, and that's about it in order to get this going. Total setup time from an IT and library perspective, maximum of 30 minutes, even using Exchange. If you want more in-depth details of that, you need to check on the desk.com website from Salesforce. If you have a look here, the screen you're looking at is a standard login for any sort of member of a team. So my login for this sort of stuff is literally coming to a login page. I put in my details and then come into this service itself. The first thing I hit is anything anybody sent through that hasn't been picked up by any members of my team. So any of these new cases, a day ago they were sent through and they've not been pulled by anybody. And these ones up here have been opened and had a quick look at, but nobody's actually decided to take that. From an efficiency point of view, we don't have anybody that assigns or is responsible for assigning individual cases when they're emailed through. We just let people pull what they're an expert in. Down the left-hand side is all of my staff that work on these sorts of products and resource the rest of the college. Look at my cases very quickly. Inside here we have labels for different sorts of requests, for overdues and staff requests and any sort of thing like that. It gives me a running day by day and then an hour by hour. In addition to that, it'll have items such as a view of how this has all come through, as well as everything to do with attachments and links and case timelines and who did what when and all those sorts of tracking things. That's so that we can actually see if there's something gone wrong with the request. In addition to that, I can search for a particular request that's come in if one of my staff members is out, and I can then pull that back through. So all my staff are required to make sure they forward anything into library@scotch.wa.edu.au. In addition to that, you've got an admin panel if you give your staff access to this, which is where you do all your setups and your billings and all that sort of stuff. You can get a good discount as a non-profit organisation from Salesforce, so I suggest that you have a look at that, otherwise it can be a little bit expensive. In addition to these, you also get what we call Business Insights, and Business Insights gives you running totals of how many times you've helped people, how long that's taken, and it'll give you your case resolutions and timelines. This can be very powerful in a department meeting to have a chat about what's going on and how things are getting progressed and why something isn't being handled and all those sorts of things. So that's our system. I can give you, if you want to contact me, I can give you much more in-depth screen share with this. But that's our help desk, and that's how we remain efficient.